I pressed the cold weapon against my head, and my wife's eyes filled with tears. All it would take was pulling the trigger, and the pain would end. But this nightmare began at a birthday party. My daughter was wearing a pink hat, ready to open her presents right away, but my wife told her to wait until my brother arrived. I sat there, staring at the table like a ghost. Then my brother walked in with a girl I didn't recognize. They looked happy, but I felt nothing but emptiness. We sat down and ate cake together. My daughter started talking about her pet turtle, how it hides in its shell when it's scared, just like I hide in my own thoughts. Then my father began talking about the military. He said being a Marine was easy, but he had no idea what I had been through. My daughter started whispering, saying I should have stayed in that damn Afghanistan. Those words hit harder than any weapon ever could. She began tapping her fork against her plate, but to me, it sounded like a ticking bomb. Then she started hitting a pink balloon. My wife tried to stop her several times, but failed. I told her to stop immediately, but my daughter ignored me. The noise made it impossible to breathe. I shouted at her to stop, and she screamed at me to get out. Then, in that moment, she said my brother and my wife were together. When she said they had kissed, my heart stopped. Seeing my wife frozen in place, I felt the anger rising in my chest. I had to leave the room, so I found my weapon and waited in the dark. This house no longer felt like home. My wife came in and asked if our child was asleep. I asked her what I was supposed to do. In an instant, my mind was flooded with blood-soaked memories. I started smashing everything in the kitchen, the shattered pieces reflecting my broken mind. I never thought she would be with my own brother. I couldn't bear the betrayal, but my wife cried and said she loved me. Still, the noise in my head wouldn't stop. My brother walked in, trying to help, and that's when I saw flashing lights. I shoved him aside and rushed out with my weapon. The police pointed their guns at me, ordering me to drop it or they would open fire. But I pressed the cold weapon against my head and begged them to end it. My brother raised his hands and walked toward me. He said I was his family and that he loved me. Slowly, I lowered the weapon. The police tackled me onto the freezing snow and took me away in a black car while my wife watched, tears streaming down her face.